week, we do a little segment on the show called Trivia Tuesday. Our producer, Betsy, quizzes us on facts of a specific county, and at the end of the segment, we always ask for your suggestions. Well, last week, Arne Benson sent us a trivia fact about Scott County, which we will learn about tomorrow. He said, "Where is the world's furthest inland ocean-going port?" The answer? Savage, Minnesota. Cargill actually built several tankers for World War II and then floated them down the Minnesota and eventually the Mississippi River.
And you know what? Joe Mason did this story about it a couple years back about a group of shipbuilders in Savage and how they helped us to win World War II.
For the United States of America, I christen thee, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
The christening of a ship is part pomp, part circumstance. The tradition welcomes a new vessel into the world and ensures safe passages for adventures on the water. Several ships were christened here along the shore of the Minnesota River in Savage, but its past is largely forgotten.
I think it's sort of a local secret. You know, I even grew up sort of in this area. I never had any idea.
Sarah Janad with the Scott County Historical Society knows the important history of Port Cargill.
Minnesota had a really big, really well-oiled war machine going, essentially. There definitely was a history of shipbuilding in the state.
By 1930, Cargill's business was expanding quickly.
During World War II, the U.S. government asked Cargill, which made large ships to haul grain, to build ships for the war. Savage was selected because of its location.
They were concerned about Japanese or German sort of attacks on either coast.
Starting in 1943, Cargill built ships to carry oil and gasoline. They were about as long as a football field, carried around 130 people, and supplied fuel to forces in the Pacific Theater.
The proximity to the Minnesota River, which connects to the Mississippi River, it would have been relatively easy from their perspective to just build the ships here inland, sail it down the river, and then out to the Pacific.
In reality, the ships were too large to go down the Minnesota River, so the Army Corps of Engineers dredged a 14-mile stretch 9 feet deep to allow ships to pass.
And they also dug about a 20-foot deep sort of pool to sort of launch the ships in the river. So it worked out. They fixed the problem.
This photo shows a ship going under the Mendota Bridge. Port Cargill was a large operation.
There were about 3,500 workers or so, sort of at the height of wartime production, and about a quarter of whom were women.
The Historical Society even has this employee badge from a woman who worked at Port Cargill. By war's end, Port Cargill had built 18 ocean-going ships for the Navy, 4 towboats for the Army, and earned their first Army-Navy E, a prestigious award for excellence in the production of war equipment. Today at Port Cargill, there are no signs of its war history and the fight for freedom, but the past should never be forgotten.
World War II is also the story of a lot of everyday people doing everyday things to do what they could to sort of contribute to victory in Europe and in the Pacific. And a lot of those sort of smaller stories were taking place in places like Savage. So I think it's important to pay tribute and honor the people who sort of did their best in a really difficult time that we don't tend to remember.
It's been said a river doesn't just carry water, it carries life. Right here, all those years ago, it helped carry us to victory.
That was Joe Mason reporting. Another cool story.
Yeah, very cool indeed.